Good evening, everyone. My name is Elena Jean Capuca from BAS 4A, and now I'll be presenting to you the study of Christopher Birch entitled The Connotation, Denotation, Distinction in Constitutional Interpretation. So now let's identify what is the problem and issue of this study. So, the problem is the difficulty in interpreting constitutional terms to address entities or activities that did not exist when the Constitution was drafted, applying in 19th century constitutional language to modern issues. So, this is also the issues, no? Like radio broadcasting or computing technology language. It involves understanding its meaning, particularly the relationship between words. And next, the gap. So the gap of this study is lack of justification for non-semantic methods of constitutional interpretation that extend beyond simply asserting the document original meaning. And for the theory, the connotation, denotation, distinction. For connotation, it refers to the meaning of word as intended in 1900, and while the denotation, it involves the application of those meaning to new entities or activities that fit the original attributes. Next is significance of the study. So, the significance here, it provides insight in how constitutional texts adapt to the societal changes and offer philosophical and semantic tools to interpret legal framework, a perspective in involving context. For effective and involving context. So that is the significance of the study. Next is the methodology. So, in philosophical analysis of language, it focusing on theories by Mill, Frege, and Gries in 1957, and also examination of high court case where the connotation and denotation distinction were applied. So, this is the methodology of the study. For the research design, we will use qualitative study using case law analysis, and semantic theories to explore constitutional interpretation. Next is the corpus of the study. So first we're going to first is high court ruling in constitutional interpretations, and then foundational text and semantic theory like Mill's system for logical, and also for Frege on sense and relations. There is two for the corpus of the study. And for the data gathering, the analysis of judicial decision, constitutional provision, and academic critiques of interpretative approach. So this is very important for the data gathering to make this is important. And also for the method analysis, there is comparative analysis of semantic theory of judicial interpretation to assess how the connotation and denotation distinction operates in practice. So this is the data gathering and method analysis. Next is the findings. So the distinctions between the connotations and denotations allow constitutional provision to apply the aforementioned entitled entities while maintaining original meaning. So this approach has limitation and lacks of comprehensive justifications, leaving constitutional interpretation in state of philosophical uncertainty. So that's all, and thank you for listening and watching